What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on SAO Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. My name is Ventus SG, and guys, in this video, I'm going to be farming the defensive tank battle with a sword with my luck as high as it can go. Actually, my luck is not as high as it can go. I think right now it is at 255. I made a mistake, and then I went back and corrected it, and then I actually deleted the footage of me farming with a 275 luck, but this is still good. Every time that I farm, every run that I do with this sword farming this defensive tank mission level 8, I get a legendary. Now later on in the video, I am going to get a legendary sniper rifle that I never got before, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do to it, and I can't wait to get your feedback down in the comments below about this sniper rifle. But for right now, let's see exactly what legendaries I get to drop on these runs. I actually was planning to do a video series, trying to figure out what is better to farm with, a sword or a sniper rifle on these tank missions. There it is, unappraised sword. That's actually what I was looking for. I was looking for a legendary sword that was better than the legendary sword that I got from this one, the yellow one. I think is what you get from this drop. I'm not sure. All right, there it is. I showed you my luck. It's at 255. I forgot to put it up to 275 in this run, and again later on during the session of gaming that I did, I went and raised it to 275. But I went around and farmed some other bosses, and I didn't get anything really good. Alright, so that's the weapon I'm using, the Kagemitsu G9 Type Z, if you're wondering what weapon I'm using to farm this. I got this from one of the special invitation missions, and this sword is actually the best sword that I have ever played with, and you should definitely go get one if you do not have this sword already. I believe by now anybody should just be able to walk in there and go get it, because of the amount of people that are overpowered and still farm it. Alright, so let's just see what I got. I got a lot of legendaries so far. Let me go ahead and just appraise, and all these legendaries that I got are from the tank missions, okay? That legendary, the level 8 legendaries, level 8 tank, I'm sorry, I can't talk. The level 8 tank missions is what I did. Okay, so everything has been okay, we're just gonna unappraise this sword, appraise the sword rather. Okay, it's going to be an Aminoger Murakamo G1. That's not the yellow blade, so that's not what I was looking for. And then let's see what this sword is. And this is going to be a level 10, a Amino Murakamo G4. I think I'm looking for the G6. That's the one that I'm looking for, is the G6. Either way, I do want to get a sword that is strong, that has a high critical rate, and that was my entire goal for doing this. And I don't really see a sword with a very high critical rate coming from this defensive mission. So this is all the other stuff that I got from it. This Gatling gun, this submachine gun, SPP, I can't even pronounce it, Presidium, I don't know. Are these legendaries good, or do they suck? Pause it on the screen and just let me know, hey, that's actually a good legendary, or that's a sucky one. I definitely want to know the feedback, so I know what's a good weapon and what's not a good weapon. Run number 2 on this defensive tank battle in this session. See what I can get. Every time I defeat one of these tanks, I'm just going to go back and appraise whatever they give us if it's a legendary, and I'm just melting this thing's health with a sword. Now, is it better to farm with a sniper rifle or with a sword? I feel like it's better to farm with a sniper rifle on the defense battle. If you have all of the explosive shots with the sniper rifle, it makes it super quick and super easy, but in terms of fun, I gotta go with using a sword is much more fun. However, the fun does tend to wear out after a while, and you just want this tank mission to be over with. Honestly, the fun for me is seeing how many big numbers that I can get with a sword, but they never even came close to the numbers that I get using a sniper rifle hitting that weak spot. So we got 1, 2, 3 legendaries, a legendary SMG, excuse me, another Gatling gun, another sniper rifle. Is that what that said? Okay, so yeah, we got a sniper rifle. I think this is the sniper rifle that I was telling you guys about, so let's go and check it out and see what sniper rifle this is. First, let's do the SMG. Probably going to be a Spiral. No, it's a Strum KZ4, my personal favorite submachine gun in the game. I like it because it looks like an Uzi, and I think it's dope to just carry around 2 of those things, so it's my favorite SMG in the game. Now, we got a Big Bear MK4, and then we've got an AMR Tiamat MK3 Plus. Now, there's the Big Bear MK4. That's actually the Gatling gun that I use. I have one that's maxed out, and it totally melts. Check out the video on it that I uploaded about a month ago. So there it is, the AMR Tiamat MK3. Now, is this better or worse than the AMR Grim Reaper? I don't know. We are going to find out a little bit later on in this video. I'm going to max this thing out. I'm going to fix it up and make the sniper rifle to where it is good, and then I want to hear your feedback on the numbers that this thing gets. Like right now, that's the base stats of this thing. Physical power of 3,721. I can't wait to show you what I actually do to it. But let's get back into another defensive battle, level 8, with my sword to see exactly what I can farm out of this thing. Remember, I am looking for a sword. I'm looking for an awesome sword, an amazing sword to farm with. Maybe if you just go in there with a sword and farm with the sword, the game will recognize, hey, you're using a sword, we're gonna give you another sword. Maybe, probably not. I hope so, though. Alright, so here we go. This thing is almost dead. I love using, what is that, Star Splash 3. It's the best skill to use on these defensive tank battles. So if you don't have Star Splash 3, I'll definitely farm that up. Level that up as strong as it can go, and then take it into these tank battles because it literally melts. But you gotta have a good, decent sword, though. Like, legitimately, you have to have a decent sword. I used a weaker sword with it, and it was pathetic. It was pitiful. But 1-star splash at this thing, it takes this thing down to its knees, buckles it, and whatever. And it just seems like at 255, I got a good, lucky drop rate, you know? So let's see, this thing is almost dead. I skipped ahead a little bit. Look at its little bit of health. There's all these jump attacks on it. Jump attack, jump attack, jump attack. Nice, big, thick numbers. I love the thick numbers. There it is, and this thing's going to melt. 29,000 out of this thing. Jesus Christ. Pretty sure a 1-star splash will do probably a mil damage. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. Let's see what it drops for me as a legendary this time, 3rd run. So all I got was an unappraised launcher. So a legendary launcher. Let's go right now to Agil, I think it's Agil, to see exactly what this launcher does. I was always looking for a really, really good launcher because I haven't had a good one in a very long time. Alright, so this is all the crap that I got. Let's put the rarity up. There's the unappraised launcher. And is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I'll let you guys be the judge because I don't know what looks good and what sucks. I know the only way that I know is I have to compare it to something that I already have. So that power, 3,046, is that good or is that bad? I have zero clue, and I got a bunch of just what is that? Rare or legendary? Not legendary, I don't know what those are, but I know I'm deleting them because I don't want anything that's yellow. That's all I want. So these are all the legendaries that I got in those 3 or 4 runs that I did, and there is the AMR Tiamat, 3,721 power. The critical damage on that thing, 150. Yeah, I don't know if that's good. It's got some memory chips in there. I'm gonna change this thing though. See, what I'm gonna do is I had a sound deadener, and I maxed that thing out, and it was actually kind of trash. So I'm going to max that out. First, I got to get this thing to a rank from rank 10 to rank 11. So it's going to go up in rank, and that, wow, that literally boosted the power of this thing ridiculous. My Grim Reaper is at 3,300 in power. This thing has now jumped to, there it is, yeah, 5,000. Oh, wait, no, my Grim Reaper is actually 4,562. So my AMR Tiamat now, raised to level rank 11, is 5,652 on the power. AMR Tiamat MK3++. That is already promising to be one hell of a sniper rifle shot when I do use it. So now I'm going to overclock it as much as I can. I only had 6 overclock chips, and that's going to raise the power to 5,683. I imagine if I had more overclock chips, and honestly, those things are such a pain in the ass to grind, and I don't want to do it. I'm sorry, I just don't. I tried, that's where I got the 6, and I was like, yeah, this is super duper boring. I don't want to do this. They need to give you like some way to get more of them. Alright, so now, this is what I was telling you I was going to do. I was going to take the sound deadener, and I was going to take all the memory chips off the sound deadener and put that on the AMR Tiamat MK3 and save myself a little bit of work. Now, all the values were going to be the same if I would have done this without stealing all the weapon chips and the memory chips from it. So these are all the memory chips that I'm going to take from it. It's going to raise the power a little bit, I think. Maybe not. So I took weak spot damage, explosive damage, damage versus mechs, and critical damage. The same memory chips I have on the Grim Reaper. Basically the same ones. Alright, so this makes the power 5,614. Crit damage 203, and then the critical rate 250. I don't think critical rate really matters that much on a sniper rifle. If it's going to crit, it's going to crit. So that's as strong as it got. Now let's take a look at it. Look at this. Is this good? Is this bad? I gotta say, if my Grim Reaper is at a 4,562 and it was dealing out damage, and this Tiamat is even stronger than that, holy crap, I cannot wait to see what this thing does in a defensive battle, a level 8 against that tank. I will probably make, actually, not probably, I will make a separate video on this, so stay tuned. I'll see you next time.